In this lesson, we'll cover creating cable trays. So, cable trays are a way to route our electrical wires within a channel. We can actually create cable tray routes from existing equipment. If they allow cable trays, we can route it from there. Or if we don't have equipment that can route cable trays, or you want to just place a cable tray, you can use the cable tray icon from the Systems tab. Before creating cable trays, let's verify the settings of cable trays. To see those, let's go to the Systems tab on your ribbon. Then in the electrical panel area, click the arrow drop down to the lower right. This will display the electrical settings. Here you have a section for cable tray. Verify the values for each of the cable tray settings, including the sizes of cable trays that you want to use. Go ahead and click Cancel on this setting window. Now again, to route the cable tray, if you're using equipment that can route cable trays, you can actually start the cable tray routing from that equipment. If you don't have any cable tray equipment or equipment that can route cable trays, we can just use the cable tray icon on the Systems tab. And we'll use that method in this lesson. Let's go to the Systems tab on the ribbon. In the electrical area, click Cable Tray. This will start the cable tray command. On the left in the property area, we can choose the type of cable tray that we want to use. By default, I'm just going to use the channel cable tray. You can verify the settings below, what level it's tied to, the offset to the level, and how you want it justified. You can also set the same variables on the options bar across the top. Automatically connect on the right side of your ribbon means if it were run into or routed into an electrical equipment component that can accept a cable tray, it would automatically connect. However, let's just place a cable tray. So to start my cable tray routing, I'm simply just going to left-click a point, drag my mouse to stretch out the cable tray, click a point again to make a turn, and drag my cable tray to another point and click. To end the actual cable tray command, just click Modify. To see the information or properties of the cable tray, go ahead and select the cable tray itself. This again displays the properties on the left for the cable tray. As far as the routing of the cable tray, if you edit the type of the cable tray from the Properties window, you can see the fitting settings of how the cable tray behaves when you come to a bend or a corner, a T or a crossing. These are the actual components that it uses or elements in those given areas. And again, you could change these if you want. Go ahead and click OK. And if you've selected anything, just click in the background to deselect. Now, if you are routing conduit, you can route your conduit directly into your cable tray. For example, if I were to select conduit from the electrical menu and just randomly pick a point to start drawing a piece of conduit, drag your mouse to the corner or side of the cable tray and click. This will connect the conduit into the cable tray at that point. Depending on the detail, the elevation, and how you drew the actual conduit will indicate where it connects to the cable tray itself. But you can route your conduit directly into your cable tray. So as a review, in this lesson, we looked at creating cable trays. We talked about what a cable tray is. We looked at the various settings for cable tray from our electrical settings window, and then we routed our cable tray from mechanical equipment. And the other method of routing a cable tray is using the cable tray icon from the Systems tab on the ribbon.